Over the last year, I have applied to 1,769,347 jobs.
3,000. That's the number of jobs I've applied to as of today.
How do I explain to my parents that no one is hiring anymore? The job market is not like it was when they got out of college.
Gen Z is currently experiencing the worst job market since 2009, a time when our economy was still recovering after the 2008 financial collapse.
So we're back on the topic of this job market, a terrible topic, but let's take a look at these videos.
Okay. Over the last year, I have applied to 1,769,347 jobs. So let's see how it went. So out of all of these jobs I applied to, I got ghosted from 1.6 million of them and rejected from 92,000 of them. So that's what that looks like. Looks pretty crazy from a visual standpoint, but as you can see right here, I got replies from 3,400 of them. So that's great, right? Out of all those replies, I have replied to a couple of them too late. They already hired people, and I ended up only getting 9 interviews from 3,000. So that's kind of crazy. From there, I rejected 2 of them because the pay wasn't what I was looking for. I got rejected by 2 companies. For one of these companies, I didn't have to do any tasks, and then for 4 of the other ones, I had to do some work and then hear back from them. I ended up with 5 final interviews, and I got 2 offers. And as you can see, I accepted one and rejected the other. So that is what my graph looks like from 2025, trying to find a job.
I mean, I didn't want to start it this way, but 1.8 million job applications. Damn! If that doesn't tell you to do something else.
If you're struggling with the job market right now, just know that I literally was offered a job, signed a legal contract, was told to quit my current job, was meted and greeted by the whole team, gotten coffee, so excited to have you next week. And then on my last day of my 2 weeks notice for the job that they told me to quit, I was told that the company did not have the funds to bring on a new person and they were rescinding my offer.
We need a moment of silence for these people, guys, because to be in that situation, to have gone through the whole process and to quit your job, to get to the last day and be told that, hey, we can't give you the job.
It's an evil world we live in.
How do I explain to my parents that no one is hiring anymore? The job market is not like it was when they got out of college. A degree does not mean you can get a job now. I cannot even tell you how many jobs I have been applying for. And I'm a real estate agent, so they're not paying me a salary. I still can't get hired. Tried everything, and then my friend showed me this hack that saves so much time. And just swipe, apply.
People are treating the job market like Tinder, and you can't even blame them because you have to put a crazy astronomical amount of applications in just to even get, the law of averages to work out for you. This is the absolute best time to go into a field or a job where you're being paid just solely off a commission, because at least you'll have something for one, and 2, it's all based off of you. So if you can sell a product or sell a service, you'll probably be in a better position than everybody else.
You guys, the job market is literally insane right now because I have used every single connection I have made since starting my professional career, even like college connections. I have messaged every single person that I can possibly think of. I've emailed recruiters that I've talked to years ago about jobs at like previous companies that I was interviewing for. I've even cold emailed recruiters that I found like on LinkedIn, and I'm like, I don't know what is going on here, but I can't even get like an initial interview and I'll be extremely qualified for the job or even overqualified for the job. And I'm like that desperate. I'm just like, I think people are preying on the fact that we're all that desperate. And it's literally insulting because I had one company reach out and they were offering maximum of $55K a year, and they wanted like a couple years of experience. I was like, in what freaking world are you gonna get that? I'm like, I'd rather just stick it out on freaking unemployment and figure it out versus slaving away at a job that probably I won't like or probably be an extremely toxic environment.
I think this right now is a truly historic moment. This is going to go down in the history books It may just seem funny because you're living in it. This is unheard of for people to be qualified and still not be able to get a job. That is unseen, unheard, and these people may already have experience. It's not like they're fresh out of college with a degree and then trying to learn something new and get into that work field, even though that sucks for those people. But these are people that already have the experience and yet they still can't find a job.
No food, we got no jobs.
This is something that's trending on TikTok all day long. There's always a video being dropped regarding somebody either losing their job or not being able to get one.
Because that's unfortunately just common these days in corporate America. But I'm like, I don't know what to do. Every time I apply for something, I make sure my resume is fully tailored to that job. I make sure there's keywords in there that match the job description perfectly. And I literally, even I'll have like initial phone calls with people and they'll be like, don't worry, like if we proceed or don't proceed, we'll let you know otherwise. We won't ghost you. They've all ghosted me.
Don't quit your job. I saw a girl on here who said if you're unhappy with your job, just quit. And I'm just like, no, don't quit. I've been a recruiter for 10 years and this is one of the worst job markets to quit your job in. I'm speaking to really qualified, really exceptional candidates who've been looking for work for 6 to 12 months, if not more. Now, if your health is affecting you, absolutely do what's best for you. But for the rest of us, don't just quit your job without something lined up. Ask yourself this: if you can support yourself for 6 to 12 months, can you do it? If the answer is yes, do it. But if not, no.
And that's insane. Most people can't support themselves for 6 to 12 months. Most people don't have that emergency sick day fund, whatever you want to call it. And most people do not have it. Going forward, you're going to see a lot of displacement. You're going to see a lot of anarchy, riots, whatever the case may be, because not only are they taking away people's ability to make money,
They took our jobs. They took your jobs. They took your jobs.
they're taking away the free money that people get, which is insane. It's like, what do you want? Anarchy.
3,000. That's the number of jobs I've applied to as of today. 3,000 jobs. During the course of the year and a half that I've been out of work after a injury that happened on the job, trying to find another job has been so difficult. Now, mind you, I have 25 years experience as a sales manager, 29 years as an event manager. I'm well overqualified for any job I apply to, but yet, for some reason, over the course of me applying to 3,000 jobs, I've only had 9 interviews, and I've had maybe 15 callbacks, and all the other ones are fake. These days, you have to actually look at the actual website versus Indeed or LinkedIn, but both of those sites are basically worthless. They're now becoming social media sites where it's more about popularity versus an actual job. So, I'm just putting it out there. Tomorrow is my birthday. It would be really nice if I could find work. So I'm putting that out there to the gods above. There's only so much resources that I can use before I run out of money. And frankly, the market is that bad. Is anybody else having that problem?
Gen Z is currently experiencing the worst job market since 2009, a time when our economy was still recovering after the 2008 financial collapse. Recent reports show that hiring in the US economy is the lowest it's been since 2009. And all of our recent monthly job report numbers either show net loss or certain gains in some sectors with part-time work. One of the only reasons why we're not technically in a recession is because AI data centers are driving up the US stock market and our economy's growth. If you take out AI data centers, US GDP only grew 0.1% in the first half of this year, which is to say that all the other sectors in our economy are completely stagnant. Hiring is at a historic low and layoffs are happening on the margins. You may not see that when we consistently hear about how well the stock market is doing. If and when this AI bubble pops, we could see a historic recession, one where we experience both negative growth and inflation.
What do we say, guys? What do we do? What is the solution here, guys? You tell me in the comments what it is that we should do next, because obviously the job market is completely gone. If you're applying to 1.8 million jobs and you get 9 interviews, how does that make sense? Like, I'm seriously asking, how does that make sense? As you can see, the world is changing. Government's not going to tell you nothing about it. All you can do is prepare.
Prepare for trouble.
and implement this into your everyday life before it's too late and you can't make any money off of it and you're stuck where you're at. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, be here for tomorrow's episode. These are going to be listed, so it's going to be all together like a compilation. You'll have your job market stuff, you'll have your AI stuff, you'll have your cars, because I'm going to get into that too. Everything is going down. You should not be purchasing a thing at all. Unless it's to make money, you should not be purchasing anything at this point in time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like the previous video is right here. I'll see you guys next time.
I'm a recruiter and I work in the life sciences industry. I posted a position yesterday on LinkedIn for a data scientist role. The role is remote. It filters out anyone that doesn't live in the US, has knockout questions for people just to make sure that they meet the qualifications for the role. So active applications, I log in today, over 600. Taking a look through all of the applications, every single person is qualified. I have to go through and reject over 600 people for a job that these people probably well deserve because our market is crashing. I've never seen anything like this in the 11 years that I've been recruiting. The job market is awful right now.